Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Hogwarts Legacy'nin yeni bir bölümüyle sizlerle birlikteyim. Videoyu beğenip abone olup yorum yaparsanız sevinirim. Ayrıca şu yukarıdan çıkacak olan kartlara tıklayıp LoL kanalımıza ve diğer hikayeli oyun videolarına da ulaşabilirsiniz. O zaman başlayalım.
Professor Fig will know what to do.
En son buradaki müdürle konuştuk. Şu ejderhayı merak ediyorum. Bu yumurtayla ne olacak acaba? Buna gideceğim. Dünyada mı? Dünyadaymış. Yo. Şeyin içinde.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ablalar niye böyle kötü gözüküyorlar?
Glad you came.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good
Kendimiz
point.
kullansak daha
I
iyiydi.
need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
An honest day's work.
Nereye gideceğiz?
All I have at home are brothers.
Revelio.
Oh.
Alohomora.
Açalım bakalım içeride ne varmış. Nerede lan? Hava çok sıcak. Gerçekten çok sıcak. Sinirim bozulmaya başladı şuna. Yeşil varsa yeşil yapalım. Bunları satarız. Hatta çıkınca bunları satmaya gidelim. Yok. Neyse bunları parçalayalım.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Rengi niye değişik lan böyle?
Revelio.
Şimdi çıldıracağım. Böyle salakça bir şeyi neden yaptınız ki? Yanlış görmüş. Hatta önce gidip şunu satalım ya.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts. You're back! Nice to see you again.
Şu iyi. Bu da iyi. Bunlar kalsın. Haklısın bunda. Ben bu kadar parayı ne yapacağım onu da çok merak ediyorum.
Hope to see you again.
I did see you through.
Bu arada galiba ben ekran kartını güncelledim de ayarları falan mı sıfırlandı acaba? Kötü gözüküyor gerçekten görüntü. Doku kalitesi falan acaba sıfırlandığı için şey mi yaptı? Kendini performansa falan mı aldı? Kalitedeydi çünkü de. Ona bakayım videodan sonra. Şimdi videoda yaparsam yalan olur video.
Revelio.
Bir şey yok değil mi burada?
Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Bir şey söyleyeyim mi bu arada? Ben oyun ilerledikçe bu Fig'den bir şüphelenmeye başladım.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Yanlış yere gidiyoruz lan. Az önce burayı gösteriyordun.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A A silly game. You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Adamın gitgide başını belaya sokacağız.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Nerede lan? Lan şifreyi öğreniyoruz. Rob kim oğlum? Önce gösteriyordu.
Try riding a hippogriff.
Ha, tamam da nereye gitti? Hah, düzeldi.
Coming this way.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Yok
Hello,
yok.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonder...
Et Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is Most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Evet, şimdi nereye gideceğim?
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Sıç anasını satayım.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Evet, nereye gideceğim? Görevi gösterecek misin?
Revelio.
Pressing news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me
Aloha
at the
Mora.
Circle in Hogsmeade.
Atlayamıyormuşuz.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky. Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk. And I'll not say a word more.
Bunları nasıl açabileceğim acaba? Hala merak ediyorum. Burada ne var? Merak ettim.
Revelio.
Bunları da bir ara gidip tanımatalım ya. Bir çın çın ediyor ama nerede olduğunu bilmiyorum. Var, kapı değilmiş.
Revelio.
Seviye 3. Şunu açmamızda da 2 tane şey kaldı ya.
Aloha Mora.
Aynı muhabbetinden kaldı. ...11 tane vardı galiba. Dur, merak ettim şimdi. Aynen. 2 tane kalmış.
Revelio.
Şurada kapı varmış lan.
Revelio.
Dibimden geliyor sanki ama yok. Kağıt. Şu kağıt parçası var, onun sesi geliyor. Bunun olayı ne acaba?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Tamam. Peki.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Neyse yukarıya doğru çıkarız.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Hadi bakalım bir denemenin içine girdik yine.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Niamh. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Burada sadece bu büyüyü kullanabiliyorum galiba.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Niamh must be here somewhere.
Aynen sadece bu büyüyü kullanabiliyorum. Oğlum gitmiyor oradan. Nasıl geçeceğim ben oradan?
I need to time this just right.
Ha şey gibi göremiyorlar.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Eskisi bir menzil yok ama bu görecek. Aa gitti.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Niamh. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oğlum koş koş. Koşmadı ya. Veya koşamıyorum bilmiyorum. Belli bölgelerde koşabiliyorum herhalde. Shift'e abandım böyle ama koşmadı.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here.
Aynen belli bölgelerde koşabiliyorum sadece. Ona dikkat etmek lazım. Ben her zaman koşabiliyorum diye düşündüm de.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Arkanı dön bir. Bir arkanı dön. Tamam şimdi o tarafa bak ne olur ne olmaz. O tarafa bak. Heh.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way for... Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Beni görecek. Bakalım nasıl hareket ediyor ona bir bakalım da.
Now's my chance.
Şimdi senin şansın ben çok geri gittim ve sen koşmuyorsun. Allah için koş ya.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Şey değil mi bu? Değmediğim sürece görünmezim.
I can get closer to them.
Biz yine uzaktan gidelim ne olur ne olmaz. Ben bunu söylediği hiçbir şeye güvenmiyorum şu an. Görünmezlik pelerini.
Finally free.
Çok yaratıcı bir isim değil mi?
Are you, Niamh?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Mürver ata o. Gizemli değnek değil. Anladım ben olayı da şu an. Şeklinden de belli zaten. Mürver asa olduğu. Gizemli değnek.
I've never felt such power. Bombarda.
Bilsem de keşke. Sadece bunlar mı var? Aynen. Herhalde bunları öldürmeme gerek yok. Ben siyah siyah onların...
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda.
Bence oyunda şey olsa daha çok sarardı. Mesela mühver asanın gücü daha fazla ya diğer değneklere göre. Mesela sihirli değneğimizi geliştirebilsek falan böyle. Bak o zaman güzel olurdu.
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Depulso. Defendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Bombarda. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
O zaman bence bu oyun daha eğlenceli olabilir. Yani insanlar hiç çoktan sadece büyülerden değil direkt böyle bir değneğin büyülü güçlerini daha çok güçlendirdiğini falan daha rahat hissedebilirdi diye düşünüyorum ben. Orada kesin boss savaşı gelecek. Alan büyük, çok belli.
Bombarda. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda.
Ay, ağzına tüküreyim.
Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defendo.
Ay köpeği görmedim lan bir an.
Bombarda.
Defender.
Ağzına tüküreyim.
Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender.
Ay köpeğine bir dur. Şunlara vur önce şunlara. Hah.
Bombarda. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Bombarda.
Kime şekil yapıyorsunuz oğlum? Şimdi de şey mi vereceksin? Diriltme taşını.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Yalnız çok tahmin edilebilir olmaya başladı oyun. Bu da ölünce bir daha dirilmememiz yarayacak. Neye yarayacak?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Niamh. Niamh.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Ha, filmde de bir tane adam ölen karısını mı diriltmişti, delirmişti, kafayı yemişti ondan sonra.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Bak bu deneme bence önceki denemeye göre daha iyi.
My memory.
Çok salakçaydı önceki. Su içeyim bu arada, ben de çok susadım. Ne olur beni sürekli birileri aramasın artık ya. Kusura bakmayın, önemli.
Isidora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isidora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Isidora son final boss olarak mı gelecek acaba? Ama şey var. Radrock var. Radrock mu? Neydi lan? Radrock muydu? Öyle bir şeydi o cüce işte. Goblin.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isidora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed
Değişmeyecek çünkü.
sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Dediğim gibi hiçbir şey değişmedi.
Choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isidora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isidora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Bir başarım daha tamamlandı. Hadi. Hah.
Revelio.
Tamam, sıradaki görev. Hangisine gidelim? Buna gidelim. 25 herhalde bir şeyle savaşırız diye düşündüm. Zor bir şeyle. Buraya en yakın bu var. Ha, şurada kadim büyü erişim noktası var. Buraya gitsek, buradan buraya gitsek, oradan oraya geçeriz.
Handy resource indeed.
Ha, yanlış bastım.
Goblin friend, I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Evet. Nerede? Bir tanesi kesin burada bir yukarıda bir yerdedir.
Confringo! Defender! Protego! Incendio!
Yanlış yaptık.
Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Diğeri aşağı uçtu galiba.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio!
Şu Merlin'in denemesini bir yapalım bakalım. Olacak mı artık? İn artık. İn.
Here's a pleasant
İn. Oğlum insen artık. Çıldırtma insanı ya. Aa! Ha, şimdi bakalım.
Accio!
Buna bir şey yapamıyoruz. Bu da olmuyor.
Revelio! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Levioso!
Bunlar da işe yaramıyor.
Confringo!
Kıracağız o zaman.
Bombarda!
Şu nerede var?
Revelio! Bombarda!
Bir tane de aşağıda var.
Revelio! Bombarda!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Böyle deneyerek bulacağız yani artık hangisi oluyorsa. Tamam binelim. Şimdi burasıydı. Gidelim. Orada hiç hızlı uçuyormuş gibi hissettirmiyor abi biliyor musunuz? Sanki aynı hızdayım. Bir şey var. Ha.
You come to the wrong place, child.
Would you like me to put you down?
Confringo! Bombarda!
Confringo!
Defender!
Confringo!
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio!
Levioso!
Bombarda!
What have you done?
Confringo!
Stupefy!
Now, this has become personal.
Levioso!
Defender!
Sen nereye gittin lan mal?
Burn, my young friend.
Sen o büyüyü yapana kadar. Oho.
Let's see you survive that heat.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Ben niye hiç azalmıyor şeyi?
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. How to find a way inside. Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
Confringo. Protego. Bombarda.
Expulso! Incendio! You're no match for me. You're dancing
Stupefy.
on
Confringo. Stupefy.
Protego!
You're doing this. Reducto.
Might want to look up.
Bombarda.
Done. Reducto.
Confringo.
Death from
Confringo.
above! Had enough?
Ay bir de bu çıktı lan.
Confringo. Incendio.
I'm just warming up.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender. Confringo.
What are your thoughts on
Electricity. Bombarda. Incendio.
Come on,
Stupefy.
too afraid to fight back?
Confringo. Defendo.
You're going to regret that.
Protego.
And the best you can do?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Evet, tahmin ettiğim gibi daha zorlayıcı rakipler varmış. Burada da bir tane Merlin denemesi var ama yapamayacağız. Ebe gümecimiz yok. Nasıl yapıyorduk lan? Bugün de buradan bakacağız da nasıl bakacağız? Gece değil mi oğlum? Ne? Gündüzde miyiz biz şu an? Neyse bakarız. Az sonra gece olur herhalde.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Evet ben de biliyorum ama ebe gümeci yok. Bu şey nerede ya? Küçük rokoko. Neydi lan rokoko? Bunun içinde mi?
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
Tamam bu videoyu da burada bitirelim. Sonra devam ederiz. 1 saat oldu çünkü. Kendinize iyi bakın. Sonraki videolarda görüşürüz. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.